Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Tech with Diwana. And today we are starting a brand new series that is DevOps or AWS DevOps Engineer Roadmap, right? So I am waiting here for everyone to join here. Further, we will start, right? So let's wait. So please drop here in a comment section if you have any issues, right? So let's wait. So let's wait here to join everyone. If you have any doubt, any issue, please drop in a comment section, right? And I will reply to everyone. So please drop here in a chat section. Further we will start, right? So today our class is very important for everyone, right? Why we need AWS, right? If we already cover the entire DevOps roadmap, right? So let's wait. So once everyone join here, then we will start. So please drop your message in a comment section and I will reply to everyone, right? So please drop here in the chat section if you have a Shivani Singh is here. So I am waiting for everyone to join here. Then we will start very soon. And please confirm how my sound is getting here, clear or not. Because last 1 day, 2 days, I see many people reporting your sound is not getting clear, right? So that I have fixed the first, right? So please join here. So I am waiting for. So Rohit is here. So I am waiting here for everyone to join here. Further we will start. And really our today's session is very important for everyone. So if you don't know how much service you need to know exactly the DevOps roadmap, right, for the AWS DevOps. So don't worry, today I will explain to everyone how many service you need to require, right? So please share this link to your friend and colleagues so that the maximum people will join here, right? So I am waiting response from everyone. So please drop in a chat section and I will reply to everyone. So I think 2 or 3% is joined here right now. So today topic is a very important for everyone. If you don't know exactly how much service is required to understand for the AWS DevOps, right? So you don't need to read every service, right? What exactly service you need to understand for the AWS DevOps, that we will cover, right? So meanwhile, please share this link to your friend and colleagues, right? So that the maximum people will join here. So I am waiting for everyone response here. So Garima is joined here. If you have any doubt, any issues, so please drop in the chat section, right? So I will reply to everyone. And Garima, Rohit and Shivani, how my sound is getting clear or not to everyone? So can you please confirm? So please confirm my sound is audible or not to everyone, right? You know exactly on the last time my sound was not getting clear, so that I am confirming to everyone, right? And we will start very soon, so don't worry, I will not take much time. So please, yes, clear. So thank you. So thank you for confirming, Garima. So I am waiting here for the everyone to join here, right? And we will start very soon. So I will share the right screen very soon. So please share this link to your friend and colleague so that the maximum people will join here. And I will start very soon. So don't worry. Today's class is very important for the everyone, because today I am starting the AWS DevOps Roadmap, and entire the series will start from the day one, right? So today is the path how you make a DevOps engineer, right? And how much service is required to learn AWS. So I will not take a more time. So we will start very soon. So I am waiting for you to everyone to join here, right? And also please forward this link to your friend and colleague so that the maximum people will join here. So no worry, I will start after 2 minutes, 2 more minutes. So 8:10 is right now, so we are waiting 2 more minutes. Further we will start. So how much people is joined right now? Let me check. So 3 people is joined here. So I am waiting for the everyone, because the maximum people will join here, the maximum question will raise here, right? So I will answer to everyone, and today's session is for the AWS DevOps Roadmap, right? And from day one we will start from the very basics. So what exactly we will cover the entire series, that will cover today. So nobody, let's wait 1 more minute. We will start very soon. So no worry. So let's wait. I am waiting for the everyone to join here. Further we will start. Meanwhile, you can share this link to your friend and the colleague so that the maximum people will join here. So I will not take more time. So we are starting very soon. So no worry, so let's start. We will not take more time, right? Go, you can go. Okay, so let me share the right screen, right? So see exactly what we need to learn, right? So see, this is AWS DevOps Engineer Roadmap 2026. So we are starting from the very basics. If you don't know exactly the how many services required to make a DevOps engineer, right? So see, I have already make a document for the properly phase 0, phase 1, phase 2, entire series base, right? So you don't need to jump and don't need to escape any step. So uh, I will start the day one from the coming Saturday, right? So today class is very important. You know exactly the how much service you need to understand for the AWS DevOps, right? And so see, let's move on the like of phase 0. So see, what exactly in a phase 0 we will cover, right? So see, in a phase 0, let me zoom it so that you can see the properly, right? So I think this is good. So see, before you learning the DevOps for the like AWS for the DevOps engineer, you need to know at least the Linux fundamental, right? If you don't know exactly what is Linux and how Linux is working and how much Linux is required to make a DevOps engineer, that I have already covered like a Linux 0 to Hero series, right? So this is a basic the prerequisite to understand the AWS, right? So I hope everyone know exactly the Linux fundamental, right? This is the very first thing you should know, at least the commands like a permission and the networking, right? So this is the very important to understand the entire the AWS services and for the DevOps roadmap, right? And you need to like a prerequisite to Git, what exactly a Git, what is the branching, what is the rebase and the PR workflow. You should know how the Git is working, right? That I have already covered in like Git 0 to Hero series. So you must watch that videos first, first Linux and second in the like Git, right? Sorry guys. And then next is the basic networking, right? Like of DNS, HTTP and the TCP/IP. If you don't know exactly what is the DNS, so I was already made one video to make a like a networking fundamental, then you should definitely watch that video as well. So if anybody will ask you in an interview what is the IP address and how to create a subnet, if someone will ask you in an interview, can you please let me how much subnet I need, or like this IP I want a 4 subnet, right? So how you can make a 4 subnet, what exactly a concept and the meaning of the subnetting, right? I have already covered in that videos, right? For the old video I have covered the everything. If you will watch that video, you will be master of the like DNS, what exactly a DNS, HTTP and the TCP IP, right? I will make one more video for the like basic networking for the TCP IP, right? So if you watch the that or DNS HTTP, I have already made that video, right? And the next is your shell scripting basic, right? What exactly is your shell scripting? You should know the shell scripting basic things. So I have already covered the more than that, right? So you must watch that video as well. This is the prerequisite of the like complete roadmap to make a DevOps engineer, right? So see, so I am waiting here for the everyone's. Chirag is here, Deepmala is here, Vikas is here, and the Neha is here. Sorry guys. Hi everyone. So today class is exactly the agenda for the entire roadmap of the AWS DevOps engineer, right? You know exactly I have already covered the Git and the Linux and the Docker Kubernetes, right? So why we need exactly AWS, right? So you know the what exactly your difference in between the on-premise server and the a server on the AWS, right? So you need to understand that things first, right? So let me move on the phase one, right? So see what exactly we will cover in a phase one. So this is not a tutorial, right? I will cover the very from the basic, and the if you don't know exactly how much service is required to make a AWS DevOps engineer, so in that perspectives I have made that document, right? So I will publish this document to on the GitHub, and you will find this document from there, and we will make the video from the phase one, AWS fundamental, right? So see what we will cover in a phase one. So that is the AWS of fundamental, AWS global infrastructure. That is the also a interview question, region, edge, and the edge location. People also ask in an interview what how many region in AWS. So I will let you in the day first. So you need to watch that video what exactly we will cover the entire AWS DevOps roadmap. What exactly is the region, what exactly is the edge, and the edge location, what is the difference in between them, like the edges and the edge location. So we will start that a phase one from the day one, right? Phase one will cover in a day one. So we will cover the entire the AWS roadmap within a 15 days. That is more than enough. So we don't need to waste 1 month, 2 month, 3 month. I will cover the everything. And so see what exactly is the IAM, use the roles, policy, and the best practices, right? So people also ask in an interview what is the difference in between the roles and the policies in AWS. So I will cover the interview question as well. So you don't worry if you don't know the what exactly your difference between roles and the policies, and what exactly will be your best practices. So we will cover the entire concept from the day one. So today is the for a roadmap. So you need to understand what we will cover the entire the AWS DevOps roadmap, right? So see, next is the AWS CLI and the SDK basics. So what exactly is the AWS CLI? We will install in a day one, right? Shared responsibility model. What exactly is a shared responsibility model? If people will ask in an interview, you should answer the properly. So I will guide the entire phase one concept in the day one video. So today is the day zero for the AWS roadmap. So see what we will cover in a phase two. Let me drag it here. So see, if you know what exactly your AWS rules and policy and what is difference between them, you can write here in the chat section. uh, just I need to confirm you know the basics or not, right? So if you don't know, don't worry, I will start from the very basics, and for the interview perspectives I will show the entire document and the steps and the process. So you don't need to remember the everything, right? So I will do the hands-on, and I will let you how you can remember the everything from the hands-on, right? So see phase to compute services. What exactly is the compute services, right? And what we will cover. So this is EC2, right? Deep dive AMI, instance type, and the security group. What exactly is the AMI, what exactly or instance types, what exactly your security groups, and what exactly is your NACL, right? People also ask in an interview what exactly or type of the instances on the AWS. You should know at least the instances type. That will also ask in an interview. And the what exactly your security group, and the what is the difference in between the security group and the NACL. So entire the like a series will be, so question will comes in a like every phase, so you don't need to escape the every phase, right? Any phase. So see, next is the auto scaling group. What exactly is the auto scaling group? How you can create that group, right? So this is a very important, the basics and the like interview prospectus as well. So you will be master to the everything, so don't worry. I will start from the day one, so you will see watch that video, and I will come every day will cover from the live, right? So I don't want to record that video and will publish on the YouTube, so I will come on live. So I would request to everyone, so please share your time, what time will be best for the everyone, right? So I will come live on that time. If you want to switch that time, 10:30 11 p.m, so you can confirm here, and I will start that time, though I will come the live every day, or otherwise in a week 2 or 3 days, right? So see, what is the next, after auto scaling group we will cover the elastic load balancer. What exactly is the load balancer, and the what exactly types of the load balancer, what is the ALB and what is the NLB, where we will use the ALB and the where will use the NLB. When we will start, Vikas is asking, Vikas, I think you were asking for the timing or the day first video, so can you please confirm here? I think you were asking for the timing or the day one, means which date we are starting for the day one, right? For the day one, I will post when we will start like a day one. I will already post on the LinkedIn. So yes, so because maybe from the Friday or Saturday, right? We will start on day one. You know exactly your day 5 of the Jenkins is pending. So first I will cover that, right? CICD pipeline. So further we will start the AWS. So today's session is for only what exactly AWS services will use for the AWS DevOps roadmap, right? So I will confirm, don't worry, I will confirm everyone when the day one will start. No, I will not record any session. I will come on live, right? And I will teach you the everything, and we will do the hands-on. That's where not any theoretical concept. So we will do the hands-on over there, and you can ask like real-time questions. So if you have any doubt, you can definitely ask me, right? So I don't have a plan to record that videos and upload on the YouTube. So in a real time you can also ask the question if you have any question, so that time you will ask, right? So I have decided to come on the live for the every day, if it is possible to come daily basis, so I will confirm. Otherwise in a week or 2 days or 3 days is the fine, so I will inform and update to everyone on the LinkedIn post, so don't worry. And this is the also very important, the elastic load balancer, and people also ask in an interview what exactly your application load balancer and what exactly is your network load balancer, and where we will use that load balancer, right? So I will create a load balancer over there, and I will show you the entire concept, so you will not confuse anywhere if people will ask in an interview, so what a load balancer you have is in your production, right? So you can definitely answer the everything. And what exactly is the launch template and the life cycle hooks, so I will also cover that things in a phase 2, that will cover in a day 2, right? So every phases here, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, I will cover in a day wise, right? So don't worry, I will try to cover the everything, like in the phase 2 I will cover in a day 2, right? So let's move on the like phase 3. What exactly? So we learn AWS how much package for the fresher. Uh, so Hers, if you learn the AWS, you will get on the fresher package minimum. It depends on you how much you grab like AWS. So I cannot confirm the how much package, but at least more than 5 or 6 you will get definitely. If you have expertise in AWS, so 5 6 is the minimum you will get. So don't worry if you don't know anything about AWS, you will be master, and I will set up the infrastructure as a production type, right? So you will not confuse. So sometimes so people are just watching the tutorial and they try to give in the interview. So you don't need to do that, right? So I will cover like a zero to the production level, right? So I stay here. Today's session is for the roadmap, and we will start the day one from the coming Friday, right? So I think Hers, your question, you will get your answer. So see what we will cover in a phase 3, right? That is the networking and the VPC. This is the very important. Vikas is asking, so how many service we will cover? Vikas, you see here the list of the service: VPC, Internet Gateway, NSEL. That is the entire service, right? So you will count here. You will count and let me know how many services there. So that is the entire service in the AWS. So I will count and I will confirm in a chat section in the last time of the video, right? So don't worry. So Hers is asking how much time taken to learn AWS. Hers, that is more than 15 days is more than enough. So don't worry, you will master of the AWS in a 15 to 20 days. You don't need to expand like a 2 month, 3 month, and 4 month. You will cover everything. Stay with me till then. When we will start from the day one, you know exactly how we will cover the entire the AWS in a 15 under 20 days. I will cover in a day 10 to day 12. That is more than enough, and you will understand exactly the production level, right? So you will not take a 1 month, 2 month, 3 month. You will cover everything in a 15 days, and you will be master of the AWS. Nobody can beat you in an interview, right? And I will also involve there the Terraform here as well. So you will be master of the Terraform as well. So see what exactly, and I will request to everyone, so please like this video and share this link to your friend and colleague so that the maximum people will join here, right? So see where we are in a phase 3. What we will cover in a phase 3, that means day 3, right? We will cover this VPC concept in a day 3, right? So see a VPC, subnet, and the route table. What exactly is a VPC? Why people create the VPC on the AWS, right? And how to create a VPC? What is the golden rule to create a VPC? Like VPC, subnet, and the route table. So I will set up the everything over there. So don't worry. So and also the internet gateway and the net gateway. What exactly is the internet gateway and what exactly is the net gateway, and where to place the internet gateway and the net gateway, and also the what exactly your difference in between them. This is also an interview question, right? So sometimes people also ask in an interview, can you tell me how you can set up the secure VPC on the AWS? And sometimes people also ask in the interview how to create a like a secure and a highly available the infrastructure on the AWS. That will cover in a phase 3, that means of day 3, right? So don't worry. So see what is the next, the security group and the NSEL. This is the also a interview question. what exactly or difference between the security group and the NSCL, and the where we will create the security group and the NSCL. This is the also interview question, so don't worry, you will be master of the everything and the every services, right? So this is the, so today is the roadmap, so you need to understand what we will cover in the device. And what is the next? So let me drag here. So see, after the security group and the NSCL, we will move on the VPC peering and the endpoint. And sometimes people also ask in an interview what exactly is the VPC peering, why we need a VPC peering, and people also are conceptual, like a question will ask. So I have a one VPC in a one region and the second VPC in a second region, so I would like to establish the communication in between them, how you can establish the communication in the different VPC. That's where concept comes to like a VPC pairing, right? So we will create a different VPC in a different region, and we will establish the connection in between them, right? So till here, if you have any doubt, any question, please write here in the chat section. Harsh, Vikas, Garima, Neha, Dipmala, and the Shivani. So please drop here in the chat section if you understand exactly how we will cover the everything in the device, and I will come live to cover the everything, right? I will not take much time, right? After the VPC pairing and the endpoint, and what exactly is your endpoint, if you don't know, don't worry, I will cover the everything. Vikram Singh, basics also covered. Yes Vikram, definitely, I think you have joined here late, so we have the cover around, this video is reached around the half an hour. So we started from the very basics. If you don't know about the AWS, if you don't know anything about the AWS, you will be master of the AWS. So we reached now here in the phase 3, so stay with me here, right? Yes, or Harsh is asking, sir, you come Delhi live? Or yes, definitely, I will come live. I will not record any video, so that you can ask a real-time question, right? So I can do the also record, but that is not more than that. You will ask the question and I will answer to you, right? So today is the only the roadmap, so stay with me here till the end. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what we will learn in the AWS, and after 15 to 20 days, nobody can beat you in an interview. I am promised to you, nobody can beat you in an interview for the AWS related services and the Terraform. You will be master. Vikrant Singh is asking about the Linux basics and the shell scripting, because in a phase 0 that was also a document mentioned there. So what exactly prerequisite to learn the AWS, right? So see here, this is the prerequisite, that was the phase 0. So we have already covered what we need to learn first, right? Then we will move on the AWS. If you don't know about the Linux, Git, and the basic networking, so I have covered more than that. So you need to go watch on videos from the playlist, right? And that video was Hindi language. If you know the Hindi, that will be good to understand. I have made around 8 to 9 videos for the Linux, and the 5 video for the Git, and the basic networking also 1 videos there, and the shell scripting the 6 video. That will cover around 10 to 15 days everything. Yes, let me move on the for 1 minute. Yes, because we will cover also that was done, right? So let's move on the a phase 4, what exactly we will cover in the phase 4. So Vikas is asking, yes, that is the also part of the AWS. So definitely we need to understand and the master in a Terraform, right? So you know exactly the how company is using the infrastructure as a code. So you don't need to write or create the any infrastructure on the manual, right? So we will provision from the Terraform. So first you need to understand exactly the what exactly is a service, how VPC is working, what exactly is the internet gateway, right? Then we will create the entire the things, entire the environment on the from the Terraform, right? So Terraform will be later part. I will track down my document, and you will see where the Terraform will fit for the AWS, right? Yes, or you will be the master of the Terraform. You will stay with me till the end. How we will cover the Terraform, what exactly Terraform doing. So you will be master of the core concept of the Terraform, how Terraform is working, what is the plan, validate, apply, So everything we will cover. So don't worry, you will be master of the Terraform. Nobody will ask more than that in an interview. You will be master of the everything. So stay with me. I think Terraform support multi-cloud. Yes, definitely. Terraform support the multi-cloud. So so we are starting here the AWS. So we will provision first the infrastructure on the AWS. When we will start Azure, and that's where also we use the Terraform to provision the infra on the Azure as well, right? So this is the series for the AWS. So don't confuse. So definitely Terraform is the can create the infrastructure on the multi-cloud. So we will use here first the AWS, right? So see what we will cover in a day 4. So see S3. So if you have any doubt, any question, please write here in the chat section. I am here happy to reply to everyone, right? So see what we will cover in a phase 4. That will be a storage and the database. This is also very important. If you will give any interview, people will ask about the S3. What is the S3? What exactly types of the S3, and how we will enable the versioning over there, what exactly a life cycle of S3, how you replication working in a S3, how we can just encrypt the S3, right? And so everything we will cover, don't worry. And we will use the S3 also in a Terraform, right? And also we use the concept of the S3. Why company use the S3? What exactly the meaning of the S3? We will cover the more than that. No people will beat you in the interview, right? All in a live project. That's great. Hers is asking, sir, I want to learn the live project. Definitely I will create the entire project on the live, right? I don't want to record the any session. So I will come live and set up the entire infrastructure. You will ask the question to me if you have any doubt. First we will cover the step by step and where to start the project, right? That will be comes in a phase 7 and 6. So stay with me till the end, right? I will set up the project. If you have any project, let me know. I can set up the any project on the AWS, right? And you will have a knowledge of the architect level, right? Solution architect, what exactly a solution architect role is responsible for the AWS. You will grab that concept as well, and you will create the any of the layout and the infrastructure, and how to set up the project from the scratch. And sometimes this is also interview question. People are asking, I have a one project, so how you can set up the infrastructure of the AWS? So how we can give the answer of that person, right? So everything we will cover, don't worry. So see, phase 4 is the first is the S3, and the next will be EBS and the EFS. What exactly your EBS and what exactly is the EFS, and where use the EBS and the EFS, we will cover more than that when we will start the our series. So I will cover the everything, and we will use the EBS and the EFS, right? whenever we will deploy the one project on the AWS, we will use the EBS and the EFS, and also cover their types, and when to use their types, what exactly meaning of that. Next will be the RDS multi-AG backups, right? So we will also set up for the RDS and the multi-AG backups. So you know what exactly RDS, how to create the RDS, right? And how we use in a multi-AG. That's where the production grade environment we will set up, and you see the entire infrastructure, right? DynamoDB basics and the Elastic Cache basics. So not basic, we will cover more than that, right? DynamoDB and also Elastic Cache basics, we will cover more than that. So see what will be next. So this is a very important to make a DevOps engineer, right? So see the any vacancy anywhere, so also people are expecting you, so you have to set up the CICD on the AWS. So any main language are learned for the cloud like Java. Don't need to learn any language to learn the AWS cloud. So hers, don't worry, you don't need to learn any language. So forget it. You don't need to learn any language to master AWS, right? So if you want to make AWS administrator, DevOps engineer, Linux administrator, don't need to worry. Don't need to learn any language. What exactly the Java use cases and Python, I will let you, that will be your later part, right? So don't confuse here. Don't need to learn the Java and the Python for learning the AWS. So see what exactly day 5 or day 6, I don't know exactly, that will cover in a day 5 or day 6, that will be on future. But in a phase 5 we will cover the CICD on the AWS, and everybody will expect you interview, you should at least hands-on on the CICD on the AWS. Nilesh, will you make the series freely on YouTube? Definitely, the entire series will come freely, so I will cover more than that, right? So totally this will be totally free, right? So don't worry, I will cover everything on the YouTube, so don't worry. And you will cover the entire series in a 15 to 20 days. You will be master of the everything, right? So see what exactly your code commit, code build, and the code deploy, right? Code pipeline, GitHub action plus AWS integration. That will be a production grade, not a tutorial, not a demo session. You know exactly the how company will set up their infrastructure on the AWS, right? So that is the service, because you can count the service, code commit, code build, that is the entire like a service on the AWS. So what exactly you see here, the RDS DynamoDB basics, and so that is the entire service on the AWS, right? So count here how service we have covered right now, and what will be this, right? So see what exactly a code commit and the code build, right? And the code pipeline and the GitHub action. If you don't know exactly what is the GitHub action, that's where in another series I have started for the Jenkins mastery series, that they are already covered the day 4, right? Only day 5 is rest. First I will finish the Jenkins day 5, then we will start like AWS. So today class is the only roadmap to make AWS DevOps engineer, AWS administrator, right? So see, we will cover the everything, right? The what exactly people also ask in the interview, can you let me how you set up the CI/CD on the AWS? So this is a question for the interview, right? So what exactly is a code commit, right? What exactly is a code build? Can you provide me all the DevOps tool command and the other things? Yes, I have already covered the what exactly your DevOps tool need, right? So you need to first understand the Linux, then Git, right? Then you understand the shell scripting. I have already made that videos on the YouTube channel. You need to search the Tech with Diwana on the YouTube and go inside the playlist. You will find the first you will need to start from the Linux, then move on the Git, right? Then you need to move on the Docker, Kubernetes, then the Jenkins, right? So see, so Mati Metkhane, you have got it right. So don't worry. So all DevOps tool, what DevOps tool we will cover. So I have already bring this videos on the DevOps roadmap. So if you don't watch that video, so please go on the YouTube, search Tech with Diwana, and you find the DevOps roadmap. So I have already made that videos, right? So that's where you grab the concept of why that tool is required. First you need to understand, if someone is telling you to start the Ansible, right? So you don't need to start the Ansible from the to learn the DevOps, right? And someone is saying to start the Docker, Kubernetes, and the Python. So don't need to start and learning the any tools. You need to understand exactly why require that tools, where does fit, right? Then you should start definitely any tool. I will confirm the timing. Nilesh is asking what daily class timing. So I will confirm the timing to everyone. So I think 10:30 will best in the night, right? Otherwise, you can also suggest here what exactly time will be best to join the everyone. So everyone will decide when to start that class. I will come live and cover the everything on the daily basis, right? And you can ask any question related to AWS if someone asks in an interview, and someone is asking or just preparing, so you can ask the anything related to question on the daily basis. So where we are under phase 5, right? Or CICD on the AWS. This is the very important for to make a DevOps engineer, AWS administrator, solution architect. So everybody know exactly the how you can set up the CICD on the AWS, right? What exactly is a code commit, what exactly is a code build, code deploy, code pipeline. So we will set up the everything, don't worry. We will cover later when the series will start. So today is only for the roadmap, so stay with me here till the end. By the end of this video you will know exactly how we can cover the everything, step by step, right? So let's move on in the phase 6. What exactly is a phase 6? This is also a very important. Phase 6 we will cover the Docker fundamental. We have covered already more than that. Docker fundamental, if you don't know exactly what is Docker, how Docker is working, what exactly is the Docker architecture, container, image, Docker file, and the Docker swarm, I have already covered more than that, around 7 to 8 videos over there. Also a Docker security I have covered, right? So you must watch that video. So don't confuse here to Docker fundamental. I expect to everyone at least know what exactly is a Docker and how Docker is working. Uh, to attend the series is knowing the anything is mandatory. Yes, Nilesh, I have already reached on the phase 6. In a phase 0, I have already told to everyone what exactly you need to understand the basics of the Linux Git, right? So you should know at least the basics of the Linux, the how the directory is making, how you can change the permission, how the Git is working. So that was the prerequisite. Let me drag it here. So I think you have joined later. So see, so this is the prerequisite. Nilesh, This is the prerequisite to understand actually the on the AWS, because you know the exactly we will create the EC2 instance that will be your like a Linux VM, right? So you know at least the Linux command, how the Linux is working, how you can create the directory, how you can create the user, right? So this is the prerequisite. If you don't know exactly what exactly is the Linux, how Linux is working, right? So I have already made that videos on the YouTube, so you need to go and watch there. That will cover in a 3 day to 4 days. That is more than enough. If you watch that video, you will know the understand of the Linux, Git, and basics of the networking. I have already made one videos for the basic of the networking. And sometimes people also ask in an interview, you know the exactly what is the IP address, how you can how you can know the exactly the subnetting of the any IP. If people will ask in the interview exactly the if you wants to like I want to create a one the VPC, and the what exactly the IP address will you define, right? So people also expecting you have a proper understanding of the networking. So I have already made one video, so you need to go watch there. And the shell scripting, I have made the shell scripting day 1 to day 6. If you watch the Linux 0 to Hero series, then you move on the shell scripting. And I have already made the function based the shell scripting that will use in a production, right? Brother, Rajendra Singh is asking something. Brother, I am planning to purchase DevOps course, which course is the 20 hours. What is your opinion on this course? So Rajendra, don't worry, you don't need to buy the any course, right? I have already covered more than that. If you still wants to purchase, you can do that, but I don't recommend it to purchase the any course, right? You go on the like my YouTube channel and find, first you need to understand the what exactly is the Linux, and that I have covered the around 7 to 8 videos, and that videos was covered in Hindi language. If you know the Hindi, that will be better for you. And I think something a sound is missing over there, sound is little bit slow, but that was good to understanding the everything, right? So Linux, Git, basics of the networking, and the shell scripting. So I have covered the more than that. So we don't need to buy purchase the any course. So here we are starting the brand new series, that is the AWS for the DevOps engineer. So you need to understand, if you don't know exactly the what is the Linux, Git, and the basics networking, so you first need to go there and then understand that things, right? So I hope Rajendra your question is clear. 1 minute guys, I am getting a frequent alert, so don't worry. So Rajendra, don't worry, you if you don't know so what exactly you need to learn, so please follow the roadmap. I have already made that videos how to make a DevOps engineer. If you don't know, please watch that videos. And that videos was split into two parts because our sound is not getting clear over there, so that's I have rewind again, and that video was split in two ways. So let me paste here that exactly the DevOps roadmap here, so that the everyone can understand, right? So wait, I am sending you the everyone here that link, right? So wait, I am sending everyone here exactly. So how you make a DevOps engineer, that is the really very important to everyone, right? So reading is the different thing, but what exactly people will expect in an interview, that is the very important. So you don't need to read like any specific tool. So wait, 1 minute. I am sharing you guys. So I am sharing you our details so that you can go there and you will be master of the like a DevOps, Linux, Git, everything. So if you find if I have missed any topic and anything else, so please let me here in a comment section in that videos, right? So don't worry, I will not take more time. So everyone is waiting here, so let me share that of playlist to link so everybody can easily find. If you did not subscribe to my channel, so please subscribe my channel as well. So see, let me share to everyone. So see, that is the entire the playlist list of the what I have covered, right? So click on there, go inside that playlist. First you need to watch the Linux, then move on the Git, then move on the Docker, then the shell scripting, and then the Kubernetes, and then the like so you watch there the what exactly is a DevOps roadmap first, right? So let me move. I think Rajendra, your question, you have got your answer. So let me back here. So everyone is waiting here. So sorry guys. So I have taken more time for you. So don't worry. So see, okay. So phase 6, what exactly we will cover in a phase 6? That is a container and the Kubernetes, right? So if you don't know what is a Kubernetes and how Kubernetes is working, so you need to watch that of Kubernetes 0 to Hero series. I have already covered and there are only 7 to 8 videos. You will be master of the Kubernetes. Nobody will beat you in an interview. That video was actually the production grade. So I have set up the LLM based application over there, front end, back end, the DB, and entire concept I have explained there, and I have exposed the application over there. So you will be master of the Kubernetes, Docker, everything. So see, Docker fundamental. First you need to watch what exactly is the Docker, how the Docker is working, how to create a image, what exactly a multi-stage Docker build, right? So everything I have covered. So start from today. You need to watch the Linux, go after the like a Git, then move on the Docker, Kubernetes, then watch the AWS, right? So Amazon ECR, what exactly is the Amazon ECR? Anybody know? So please write here in the chat section. So we will use the Amazon ECR to put our image over there, right? So once we will deploy our application, we will use the Amazon ECR. That's where our image will be pushed over there in the Amazon ECR. And the ECS forget versus EC2. So I don't think we will use the ECS and the forget versus I will cover that thing also, but you know that exactly the EKS is better. So ECS was previously used in the many companies, and sometimes the many projects running on the all the method to use the ECS. So we will set up the EKS. Chirag, sir, I want to do the full stack. Is it will worth? And I have done. Wait, Chirag, you are typing too fast, so I am unable to read your chat section. Want to do full stack is still worth, and I have done the HTML, CSS, and the JavaScript, PHP, and the DBS now. So guys, wait, our Chirag is typing too fast. So Vikas is here also a senior developer. So Vikas, you can tell them what exactly Chirag is asking, right? So you want to do a full stack is still worth. It will be I have done HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, PHP, and the DBM is now what? So Chirag, you should decide first what exactly you want to make, right? you want to make a full stack developer, if you want to make a DevOps engineer, and like AWS administrator, Linux administrator, and if you want to make a full stack developer, so please write here. So that's where we will guide you accordingly, right? So here we are discussing about the AWS for the DevOps roadmap, right? What exactly or AWS service we need to use in a entire the AWS course, right? So it will be not like a demo series. You will be master and you will feel you are working in a real production grade of company, right? So don't worry. So see where we are, Amazon EKS. What exactly EKS? So see here in a phase 6. Let me clear you first. Docker fundamental, Amazon ECR we will use. ECS, under the ECS, forget versus EC2. Sometimes people also ask in the interview what exactly your difference in between the forget and the EC2, right? Okay, Chirag, wait here. If you want to make a full stack developer, we will guide surely. So wait here. Let me finish the that things. So many people is waiting here to understand actually the AWS for the DevOps roadmap. So Vikas is here. We will guide you. So don't worry. Stay with me till the end. By the end of this video, I will discuss your question right in a better way. So we need a time to explain the everything, you don't worry. So see, Amazon EKS Kubernetes on the AWS, that is the service. EKS, that's where the Kubernetes is working, that is the managed service. If you want to make on premises Kubernetes, you can make that. Otherwise Amazon providing that features, you can create the Kubernetes cluster on the AWS. That's a managed service is used, and that name is will be Amazon EKS. And the Azure, exactly the AKS. And the GCP, that will be your GKE, right? So that will be your managed service over there. So we will also create the EKS over there as well, so don't worry. And what exactly your deployment types, this is also a very important question for the interview. People are asking what exactly a blue and the green deployment, what is the canary deployment, right? So don't worry, you will be master of the everything question. Once we will start the series, exactly on the day wise, you will be master of the everything. So don't worry what exactly a blue green and the canary deployment, don't worry. So we will cover everything. If you don't know anything about the AWS, don't worry, we will cover the entire series in a 15 to 20 days. You will be master. So see, in a phase 6, what exactly your infrastructure as a code, I think Vikas was asking around a few 1 hours ago around the Terraform, right? So definitely in a day, in a phase 7, we will cover the infrastructure as a code, that will be your Terraform, right? What we will cover in a Terraform, see, let me drag it down here. So see, AWS cloud formation. So I think you can use the AWS cloud formation as well to provision the infrastructure on the AWS, right? Otherwise you can use the Terraform on the AWS, that will also work. So because asking actually the Terraform is used for the multi-cloud provisioning infra, yes, because that's good. Exactly the what is the purpose and the usage of the Terraform. Exactly, you can provision the infrastructure from the Terraform the any cloud, right? So don't worry. So we will cover. And the state management and the module, this is the very important Terraform. What exactly the state management, and people also asking in an interview where you are managing the state management, where the storing, what exactly is the module, how to create the module, to provision the infrastructure from the Terraform, right? So we will cover more than that, so don't worry. So you will be master in a Terraform for the 1 day or 2 days. That will be more than that. You will set up the entire infrastructure from the scratch to use the Terraform. What exactly is the provider, what exactly is the plan in the state, and apply this twice. So you will be master, don't worry. I will give you the concept of the basic core concept of the Terraform, right? So you can provision the infrastructure on the Terraform and you will be master. That will cover a phase 7, right? And the last will be environment separation, dev, staging, and the production, how module actually working inside the Terraform. So you will create the module that will be on the variable basis. You can only change that variable to use that module for the staging, pre-prod, and the production. That actually working in industry way, right? If you people will also ask in an interview how to create a module, how module is actually working, and what is the use cases of the module. So that is a totally a interview question, right? Sometimes you read the everything, but in an interview you will not answer the everything. So I will cover every concept and every services, and cover the every interview question. So that's where you will understand so why we need to understand the service, and the how service is working, and the how also people asking in an interview on the basis of that service. So you will be master, right? So we will cover so everything. So Chirag, don't worry, we will discuss you to make a full stack developer. Don't worry, I will come to your point once I have finished it, right? So don't worry. So we will discuss you later. So let me finish that AWS for the DevOps Engineer Roadmap, right? We will let you the entire the best way to how to make a full stack developer. Don't worry, stay here, right? So you know exactly the environment separation to use Terraform in a module, right? So this is a very important for to understand actually. So we will set up the entire infrastructure on from the Terraform. First we need to understand the entire services in the order way, right? See what will be the next. So see in a phase 8 what we will cover. CloudWatch monitoring and the logging, this is the very important, right? CloudWatch metric and the alarm. People also ask in the interview how you can create the metric on the CloudWatch and the alarm, right? So once we will provision our infrastructure and we will deploy the entire application on the AWS, further we will configure the monitoring. This is the very important. And the centralized logging. I have already made videos for the Prometheus and the Grafana and the ELK stack, and that videos of for Prometheus and Grafana is only on 35 minutes. If you don't know what exactly a Prometheus and Grafana, so I have done more than that. You need to watch that videos. And also I have set up the ELK stack that was covered in a 45 minutes. If you watch that video, you will be master of the Prometheus and Grafana as well, logging, Kubernetes logging, right? So I have already made the videos for the Prometheus, Grafana, and the ELK stack. You must watch that videos as well. That will be your centralized logging, right? And the AWS X-ray basic we will cover, and Prometheus and Grafana on the AWS. So I have already made a instances on the GCP, and I have used there the Prometheus and Grafana, right? So I don't think we need to set up again on the AWS. So that's only we need to create the instances over there and install and configure the Prometheus and Grafana. So if you don't know, so please watch that video. You will be master of the Prometheus and Grafana definitely. Only in a 1 hour you will be master of the Prometheus and Grafana and the ELK stack, right? And you see the every company is expecting the CloudWatch monitoring, CloudWatch Matic, and also Prometheus, Grafana, and the ELK stack. So you will be master. Please try to watch that videos and let me know in the comment section if you will face any issues, right? So let me drag here and see what will be next. So please guys, if you have any doubt, any question till here in a phase 8, please drive here in a chat section, right? Vikas, Chirag, Rohit, Nilesh, Garima, Neha. So everyone please confirm here if you have any doubt till here. So if you don't know exactly what we have covered till now, so please let me know if you have any doubt, any question till here. So almost we have done the everything what we will cover in our series, right? Totally practical. Nilesh is asking, is this series will totally practical? Nilesh, this series will be production grade. We will not only read the service, what that service and how the service is working. We will set up the production level, right? So don't worry, after 5 to 10 days that series will be go on the more advanced. So we will start from the very basics and we will do the hands-on, not only the theoretical, right? So only a practical basis, and we will set up 2, 3 and the 4 application on the AWS, so that you will be master, and you will add that project in your resume, right? So Vikas and everybody please confirm here if you have any doubt till here, right? So see what exactly phase 9 we will cover, right? So see, in a phase 9 that will be your security compliance. What is your security compliance company? If you will try to give the interview, and people also asking in an interview what exactly was security compliance, right? How you can create a security compliance? This is the biggest question in an interview, right? So we will cover the IAM advanced policy, how to create the policy. So we will create the policy, secret manager and the parameter store, how you can create the secret manager, what exactly a secret manager. So we will create a secret manager, don't worry. KMS encryption, that is a very important also for the interview perspectives, right? Security hub and the guard duty and the list privilege and the best practices. So we will use the list privilege and the best practice. This is a very important. So we will cover the everything from the day 1. We will start the phase 0. So I will confirm the timing of what time I will come live, and you can join also there. So if you have any doubt, any question, you can ask also me in that live section. So see, in a phase 10 that will be scaling and the reality costs. So see what exactly we will cover in a module 10 or high availability architecture. People also ask in the interview, I want to create the secure VPC with a highly available. So how you can draw the architecture of that? So you will be master of the everything, and I will draw the diagram in front of the everyone, so that you can also try to create that architecture as well, right? fault tolerance and the DR strategy. What exactly is a fault tolerance and the DR strategy? So I will also plan over there. So DR strategy, that is also very important. Cost optimization, people also expect you how cost optimization, how you can optimize the cost on the AWS resource. Here mention all the service we can use freely or we need to add the amount in our account. Don't worry, because and everything except 2 or 3 services, everything will be free, don't worry. So what service will get a charge, I will let you in that series, right? I will let you in that series how much charge you will get. So don't worry, I will try to cover the everything like a free ways, but some service will get a charge, right? Like we'll use the EKS and the RDS, that will get something charge. So don't worry, I will let you at that moment when the series will start, right? You will not get many charge, don't worry. You can pay around 100, 200, right? That is more than that. You will not get any 500, 1000, and you will not get a charge that type of amount. You will get only a 100, 200, right? So you will set up the infrastructure, you can terminate over there, right? So you don't need to activate any unused service. So see what exactly we will cover in a phase 11, the real world the DevOps architectures. Once you have finished around phase 0 to phase 10, so you will be at this moment to set up the real world the DevOps architecture, 3-tier application on the AWS. So we will day 11 we will create the entire the 3-tier application, what I have covered in a Kubernetes 0 to Hero series day 13. If you don't watch that video, so go inside the Kubernetes 0 to Hero series in the day 13. I have set up the LLM based application. They are the front end, back end, and the node fast API, and the node and the front end is of React, right? So that project we will set up here on the AWS, right? CICD pipeline with a rollback, and also we will create the real CICD pipeline. How CICD will work on the AWS, you will definitely know. Zero downtime deployments, absolutely you will create the zero downtime deployment. So you just need to follow these steps, right? You will be master of the everything. Multi-account strategies. So if you need to understand the multi-account strategies, so I can also use the more than 1 and 2 accounts, so that you will get a concept over there, the what actually a multi-account strategy on the AWS, how we can use the multi-account, right? So that will be a later part, and this is the entire roadmap for the Mac or AWS DevOps engineer, and surely we will cover 15 to 20 days, that will not cover more than that, right? Once you have done the entire series in the step by step, nobody can beat you in an interview. You will be master of the every services what required for the Mac or AWS DevOps engineer, right? So this is I think this is it right now. Yes, almost done. So in phase 11 the everything is done, right? So I will update you when to start this series. I will come live for a day 1, right? And also I will decide that time as well. So anybody, if you have any doubt, any question till here, so please write here in the chat section. And this is not like a demo tutorial, demo series to just only watch the videos and you will forget. So don't worry, stay with me day 1 to day 15, 20. you will be master of the AWS, and then you are ready to apply for the any job related to the AWS. And also let me know if you want to share what exactly people ask you in an interview, right? Nobody can beat you definitely. And I will share some the tips and trick over there, so how you can remember the everything, right? So I think we have covered the everything to make a AWS DevOps engineer. If you have any doubt, any question, please write here in the chat section. Otherwise, almost we have done for the the AWS DevOps roadmap, right? So please let me in the chat section if you have any doubt, any question. Vikas, Garima, anybody else, if you have any doubt, please let me hear. Okay, that's great. So see you guys in day one. So today is we have already done. So let's meet you day one, and I will share the timing for when we will start, when we will come to on a live, right? So that's of agenda for today. So thanks for watching to everyone join here. So I will see you in a day one.